week or so ago, I went to my front door. I was expecting to deliver an order of specialty desserts that I make. What I found was a man I thought I'd lost forever, and my life was forever changed from that moment on.
Why don't you put that picture of me and you over on the dresser? Makes it look like we might actually like each other.
I'm not putting that anywhere. We're done as far as I'm concerned. I don't have zero desire to even want to move in here. Yeah, I told you that when we left Brazil.
Come here, baby.
No, listen, you're a sick puppy. You think about sex way too much. Like, as soon as I get my money and I pay you, the sooner I'm out of here.
Look, Mr. Jerry Smiley from Magnolia, Texas. The agreement was I help you get a new passport, a new name, a new identity with my connections in Rio so you can come back here and not have to hide from the FBI. And I paid for a trip. I paid to rent this furnished apartment. You owe me, cowboy.
I said I'll
You said I would get 50 grand. Until then, I think the Dallas police would really like to know who pulled off that heist. So let's stick with the program. Hey menina, it's Andrea Silva. How you doing, Cookie?
Andrea? Andrea? Holy shit, are you calling me from Brazil?
No, I'm back in Houston for a while, staying at this Airbnb. Came back to the States with this new boyfriend. I was wondering, do you still cook up those tasty edibles like you used to make?
Well, I sure do. You want to order a batch? Oh, girl, we have so much to catch up on. You don't know, but Roger and I got married.
Get the fuck out of here. No way. He was an uncontrollable flirt back in the day. Wow, I never thought he was ever getting married. Damn, Lola, you married the boss.
I know. We've been married almost a year now. We live in this nice house in North Houston. I don't have to worry about anything marrying into all that money, and I don't have to work in the hotel kitchen anymore. Roger likes me staying home. It's good. I mean, it's okay, I guess.
But we do have a lot to catch up on. Listen, there's some people here from Brazil that I'm meeting up later. Would you please take up my order? And I'm sending my boyfriend in my car. His name is Boyd, and he used to live around here, so he knows the city. Text me your address, Cookie. Bye.
See you pouring pot in the pot, so to speak.
Yeah. You remember Andrea Silva? Well, she's back in town and she ordered a batch. She just called up out of the blue and says she's here with her new boyfriend. I'm surprised she could stay with one guy long enough to call him her boyfriend.
Really? Is she just visiting? So, Andrea Silva is back in town. Wonder if she has a place to stay. You know, I could comp her a room at the hotel.
I know you had a thing for Andrea back in the day, just like you did for every cocktail waitress and maid at the hotel. But she doesn't need a comped room. She's in an Airbnb. And like I said, she's here with her new boyfriend. So she doesn't need you.
Well, it would be fun to see an old friend, don't you think? She always was a very interesting woman. Honestly, she always was a one-of-a-kind sort of deal, I'd have to say. You know what? Why don't you ask her to come over for a visit? I mean, it would be nice to get all caught up with an old friend, don't you think?
Yeah, I'm sure you'd love that. But I'm sure she'll bring her boyfriend. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
I'm sure she's still a looker. She always had all the men wrapped around her finger back in the day.
Yeah, she was something, wasn't she? Oh. Sweetie. Oh, sweetie. You know you're the sweetest sweet maker I've ever hired. And we both know that it's your sweets and delicious desserts that have helped turn the Lexington dining room to the success it is today. Aren't you glad you don't have to work as a cook in the kitchen anymore? Hmm?
Jerry?
Lola?
Jerry? Is it really you?
For God's sake,
What the hell?
get out of here.
How did you find me? You just disappeared for 3 years. No call, no nothing.
Listen,
And then today you just walk up and ring my bell?
it's not like that. I've been looking for
Well,
you.
how the hell did you find me? What are you doing here?
Well, I thought I was picking up some edibles from someone named Cookie. I mean, wait a minute, you know Andrea Silva?
Well, yeah.
Who's Cookie?
Yeah, that's what Andrea always used to call me. I was a cook. We worked together downtown. She was a cocktail waitress. Wait, this is crazy weird. She said she was sending her boyfriend. Are you Andrea the man-eater's boyfriend? How could you be Andrea Silva's boyfriend?
I'm not. Listen, let me explain.
Oh, just get in. You sit here. So, you went to Brazil and that's how you met Andrea?
Yeah. No, actually, I was trying to find a way to get back to you. After I was involved with that robbery in Dallas, I knew I had to change my identity to ever come back here. I met some shady boys down there. And they told me about a woman named Andrea. On how she can get me a new passport and ID. I made the mistake of telling her why I needed the ID and that I could pay her if I can get back to Texas and to the money I stashed out in Montgomery. She said she needed $50,000 to get me the passports.
Jerry. She's totally bad news. All kinds of sketchy guys used to come to the hotel looking for her. She was probably dealing drugs for them back then. Who knows what she's into now?
You worked at a hotel?
Well, yeah, that's how Andrea and I met. Well, I was a cook. And the owner liked me and he sent me to cooking school in Houston, and then I made up some new recipes for the hotel. Well, he liked them and did pretty well. And then he asked me to marry him and move in here and cook for him full time. So it was a stupid thing to do, but he was really rich and I was just sick of working in the kitchen.
Well, I left for Brazil after I heard Trey Walker getting picked up. I thought somebody'd come looking for me and find you.
Oh, Jerry.
Look, the last thing I wanted is for you to get in trouble for something I did.
Oh, you should have come and got me. I would have gone anywhere with you, Jerry.
Look, sweetheart, after I saw Trey Walker in custody, since those security guards were shot and probably killed, I knew they'd be fired up to find the killers who robbed that money truck. Them cops are like that when a cop gets killed.
Well, I read in the paper that Trey Walker died in police custody. And then I heard the Texas Rangers shot and killed Mike and Elliot.
So, none of the guys are left alive?
No. They thought that Mike took the $6 million to his uncle's place in New Orleans, and they followed him from there up to Montgomery. And then when they tried to arrest him and Elliot at the Simpson farm, there was this big shootout, and Mike and Elliot both got shot and killed. God, Jerry, I thought you were dead.
No, I ain't dead. I guess that kind of makes me the last man standing, huh? You know, I do know where the money's stashed. I mean, I know where I put it before I cut out. So you live in this big house and you're married now.
Yeah. His name's Roger. He was actually the owner of the hotel where Andrea and I worked.
Do you love him? Does he make you happy?
Well, he bought me this nice house, and it's in a real nice neighborhood. And it's good not having to drive downtown for work anymore. I got plenty of time to work on my recipes, and I like making my edibles. Oh God, he's due back any minute. Yeah, you gotta scoot. Here's the bag for Andrea.
All right, you're in. I'm gonna give you my number. You gotta text me, okay? You text me when it's a good time to come back. Okay, you have to know I have to see you again. You know, this is all so strange and terrific, you know. I know it's fate. Good.
So, you owe Andrea a boatload of money, huh? That could be dangerous.
Yeah. I told her I'd give her $50,000 of the heist money. You know, she's threatening to call the FBI and turn me in if I don't give her the money. You know, she was my ticket back to Texas, but I didn't think she'd blackmail me. She's a total bitch.
No, I don't think she'll leave you alone once you do pay her off. I mean, like I said, she's bad news.
Yeah, I don't know. She's sort of crazy. I don't think I can trust her.
You know, Jerry, I was heartbroken when you went away and left me. I wish you would have come and got me and we could have gone to Brazil together and you would have never got mixed up with Andrea. I just didn't know what happened to you.
I know, I was stupid. You know what? I just gotta get out to my grandma's out in Magnolia. I really don't trust that bitch not to turn me in, you know? Even if I do give her the money I owe her. Hey, you said she and Roger started a thing for each other?
Yeah. Roger was especially fond of Andrea.
Wow. I think there's an angle we can work there somehow. And listen, I still can't, I still can't believe we found each other after all this time. I know it's fate. And listen, I have some ideas, There's this special kind of poison I learned about when I was in Brazil. I know, but it could work out for us, I'll tell you more about it later. I gotta get a hold of a guy I know down there.
Well, Andrea Silva here in the flesh. Aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Oh my, don't you look amazing?
Thank you, Roger. This is my friend, Boyd Keller.
Oh, hi, Boyd. Nice to meet you. Andrea, I've been thinking about our meetings at the hotel.
Oh, yeah. And when Lola told me she had a new husband, I never thought it would be Roger Lexington. I always thought it would be a hard man to nail down. And I never thought he would be marrying someone like little lady Lola here. But at least she's a grade A baker.
Andrea!
Hi,
Nina! Oh, it's so great to see you.
You know my friend Boyd. He's been picking up my dessert orders.
Yes, hi. Well, just make yourselves at home.
Thank you. So, Roger, I hear you're opening up a new hotel down in the Bahamas. I hear they have gambling down there. That must be all so financially successful.
Yes, it is. It's very successful. We actually have 8 boutique hotels now in the Lexington chain.
Oh, wow. That must be so exciting. I truly wish I could go downtown for the grand opening. For support.
Well, really want to come and support our grand opening. Where there's a will, there's a way. Lola, yes. Maybe we could sample those special treats that you mentioned that you set aside for Lola, or for Andrea here.
Cute. So, Roger, tell me more about your hotel down in Nassau. Does it have the luxury suites like the ones you showed me in your other hotels?
Yes, I think you'll notice that the luxury suites are just as you remember them.
So, Lola, tell me something. Are these gonna be strong like the last batch you made, or should we perhaps have another?
Oh, yeah.
They make me so desirous.
Well, sure, you go ahead and have another. It'll give you a real nice buzz. Oh, Roger, I learned last time Boyd was here that his grandmother lives in the same hometown that I grew up in, Magnolia. It's just up the highway, and I was wondering, Boyd, if I might be able to talk you into taking me to see the old hometown, and that way we could let these two catch up.
You know, Lola, I think that is a splendid idea. It'll give me and Andrea a chance here to get caught up and get reacquainted. Boyd, you don't have any problem helping Lola with that little errand, do you?
I certainly hadn't planned on it, but yeah, I suppose I could do that. Andrea, I'm sure you wouldn't mind.
No. I totally think you should go visit the old homestead.
All right, so it's settled then. Like I said, I think this is a splendid idea.
Well, I'll just leave these treats here for y'all, and we won't be about an hour or so running up to Magnolia and back. It'd be so great to see the old home.
Aren't they cute?
So what's your plan? Did you talk to that guy from Brazil? Did you get the stuff?
Yeah, I did. It's called Novichok. The Russians developed that stuff. It's a deadly nerve agent. They use it all the time to knock off their adversaries and political enemies.
Oh, that's so weird that you mentioned the Russians, because I think they're somehow mixed up with Roger's hotels. Like they financed them or something. So what do you do with it? Do you eat it?
No, you don't eat it. You just rub it on your skin and it kills you. So be careful with that stuff.
Oh. So what are we gonna do with it?
Well, you said Roger wouldn't miss a chance to hook up with Andrea again, right?
Yeah.
And Andrea would jump on that rich dick in a heartbeat.
You can count on that.
So, and Andrea, she wants to go to your husband's grand opening, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was thinking I could put some of that stuff in her flavored Astroglide.
Astroglide?
Yeah, I mean, she goops up loads of that stuff. I know. Anyways, you know, both of them would just fuck themselves to death.
Oh my God, Jerry, are you sure? I mean, we're talking murder here. Well, they're gonna die from having sex?
Well, you said Roger wouldn't ever give you a divorce, and you know Andrea is not gonna just quietly go away after I give her the 50 grand.
All I ever wanted was to be with you, Jerry.
Let's get out of here.
Hey,
Listen to this. A local hoteler,
Hotelier.
Roger Lexington of the Lexington Hotel chain, found dead in the presidential suite of the latest acquisition in Nassau.
Nassau.
He was found along with a young woman identified as Andrea Silva from Brazil, who was wanted for the murder of 2 men in Rio de Janeiro. What do you know? That bitch had secrets of her own.
It was awful to think we had a hand in it. But I do know that I love you, Jerry. And I only want to be with you.
I love you too, Lola Lexington. You know, you're now the proud owner of several hotel chains. And a new acquired property in the Bahamas. And, well, I deposited $6 million in a Panamanian bank account in Boyd Keller's name. It just so happens I got an ID that says that's me.